This is Channels Television's breaking news.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about foragers. Foragers. We just got word in, that's why there's this breaking news. We just got word in that they are digging up an agrarian settlement underneath our city. And so we need to tell you all about early human life. Foragers. Foragers. The first food. The first people on Earth. What they ate. They ate what they could gather. Like seeds, nuts, and berries. And they also could, they also could eat what they hunted. Like rabbits, deer, and mice. Housing. What is it made of and what it looks like? And is it portable? Yes, it had to be portable because they had to move around to get all of their materials if they ran out in that area. And their houses were mainly made out of sticks and stuff because it had to be portable. Who lived together and how big was the population? There's mostly just families living together like now. And the population was between 5 and 15 people. It's not a lot. So, did they move? Why or why not? Yes, they did move because, as I was saying before on the housing, they thought they ran out of materials there. They had to move to get other materials and their food there. So, yeah. What types of art did they have? The art that they had was like cave paintings. Like if you walk into an old ancient cave and there's writing on the wall, then, or paintings on the wall, then that's their art from a long time ago. What? Oh. Okay. So, technology. Technology. So, the tools that they had were, Oh, yeah, okay. So, the tools that they had were spears, knives, and they were made out of wood and stone. So, yeah. Okay. What types of jobs did they have? The jobs that they had were like the women gathered and stayed at home with the children, while the men hunted. And then the specialization, like they kind of specialization. What would you say it is? Specializations were like builders, hunters, tool making, and cooking food. Like that sort of thing. So what problems did they face? The problems that they faced were animal killing because they would run away quickly before they could kill them, and starving because they would run out of food in that place and they had to move. May I add on to that? Yes. Well, the problems that they also faced was like not be able to carry everything from one spot to another when you move because they can only carry what's on their back. And then, yeah, so I said having too much food because they would have a lot of people in their group / culture. So, and they couldn't carry as much. So, for the second part, early agrarians. The food. Agrarians were farming people. They would grab the seeds from the wild, plant them, grow them, harvest them, plant them again, and eat them. And so, with that, they ate what they grew. So if they grew wheat, or rye, or potatoes, then they would eat that. And they could make bread out of it. Yes, because that's what bread is made out of wheat. Housing. Okay, housing. Okay. So, their houses were made out of sticks, animal hides, and caves, but people also, they lived in stick teepees with animal hides over it.
Adding on to what you said with the housing, they would make them out of mud brick, and they would make it in a permanent spot so they wouldn't move.
Yeah.
Okay. Who lived together and how big was the population? There was more people. It was like a little village, so there were about like 20 to 30 people that lived together. And the population wasn't really that big. It was mostly families in like each hut. There was like 4 families, or like 7 families in each village.
So, did they move? Why or why not? Sometimes they did move. No, because they were able to stay where they were because they were able to farm and they didn't really need to move. Also, loss of food. Their animals could be gone and needed to find more animals.
Moss, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
My bad typing skills.
What types of art did they have? The art is different from the foragers. Like, foragers had cave paintings. They had pottery. Like, the early agrarians had pottery. And chests, and they could finally have heavy stuff. So yeah.
Technology. What tools were used? What were they made of? So, they had spears. They had a hoe.
Scissors, like a cutting thing that cut
they
the
had
meat and crops.
They had do needles count? Because like they were used to sew. Okay, so needles.
That's just my dog.
And what else?
I think that's it.
Okay.
What types of jobs did they have? The jobs that they had were, again, builders, cookers, farmers, people to make the mud brick that they made their house out of, and like with the farmers or the people to I forgot the word. People to attend to the crops. What problems did they face?
Okay, so what problems did they face? They faced starvation sometimes, like during the winter and stuff. They faced like war and stuff because of intruders and stuff. Why do I keep saying in stuff and stuff? Okay.
And stuff. The problems that they faced were starvation for when they couldn't grow their crops in the wintertime.
And they also faced diseases.
Because when they were raising animals. And domesticating animals.
In our class, we watched this movie and the animals had diseases and they all died and it affected the humans and they died too.
Yes. So, now, our life today. What we eat. We eat McDonald's, chicken nuggets, hamburgers, hot dogs, popcorn,
Pizza,
potato chips, salads,
pop. Wait, we don't eat that. We eat pop.
We got it from going to the store, making it, or buying it at a restaurant.
So, housing. We live in modern houses and they're usually made of wood, stone, marble, brick. And glass, of course. Anything else?
Drywall.
Yeah, and drywall.
Maybe some plaster.
And like paint.
So, who lived together? Who lived together? Families. Just like the Foragers. Families.
And also sometimes maybe cousins if like you're really close and
Or
stuff.
Grandparents.
Yeah.
If you guys don't have a house.
So
How big is the population? There's 7 billion people in the world. So, population is big. So, Midland's population, 2018. Midland's population is about 41,950 people. So, that's a lot.
but not as much as the world.
7 billion for the world.
So did they move? Why or why not? So it's a yes and a no, because yes, like they get, so like families would get jobs at like a different state or a different country or something, and they would have to move. And no, because they want to stay in their exact position and they have good jobs, good food, good places to eat, good homes and stuff like that. And yeah.
Yeah, okay. What types of art do we have? Well, we have paintings and pottery and sculptures. Like, kind of a mix of what we had with Foragers and early Agrarians. So we have both of those.
So technology, we have phones, computers, iPads, stoves.
So we don't need to cook over an open fire anymore.
Yeah, and we have microwaves, we have clocks, we have
Fridges.
fridges. We have internet,
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. We have speakers.
Well, we have like building materials now. Like instead of using a hammer and everything, we can use saws to cut stuff in half instead of a rock.
Electricity also.
Okay, what types of jobs do they have? Well, they have multiple jobs, like builders. It's kind of different. Cooks, sort of.
Chefs.
Engineers.
Bakers.
Bakers, yeah. Engineers.
We have Dow people.
Yeah. Chemists.
Scientists. Historians.
Like bus drivers. And what problems do they have?
Tourists.
That's not really a job.
Well, sort of.
The problems that we face. Population.
Yes, population.
Like some people in Africa can't get enough food, even though like we have so much food. We're starting. Go to our homepage. Just kidding, we don't actually have one. But you should donate some of the food that you have to your local food drive. So more people can have food, and you don't have to have too much. Even though there's no such thing as too much food. Well, there is, but.
So, yeah.
That is the Foragers, early Agrarians, in our life. Oh, I'm just getting word in that it was a false alarm. There is no agrarian city underneath our city. So we did this.
Scientists
newscast.
dug something up, but they realized it wasn't it.
It was dirt. So you just get a history lesson from your news people without having no important. Well, like it's important, but without having anything to do right now with anything.
So make sure to like the video and subscribe down below and comment down below what your favorite era was.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.